What would surprise people about Nick Saban? I mean, he's such an iconic, legendary figure. You know him as well as almost anybody could for the amount of time you played for him and for the significant position you had.
All right.
And I'm sure at some point the fact that he's an icon and a legend wears off, and he's just the guy who's chewing your ass out over what you did or didn't do wrong. What do you think people who don't know Nick Saban would be surprised about Nick Saban?
He's extremely laid back when you get him outside of a football element. Like hell, before I went back for the first time in a while and watched the Tennessee game this year, and I took my buddy who's a big Auburn fan and my cousin. And
you were in Tuscaloosa this year for the Tennessee game.
Yeah, and so he's a huge Auburn fan. He's like, if we go back there to meet him, and I get to meet Coach Saban, I'll be an Alabama fan. I'm like, okay, well, that's easy. He's like, let's go. And so, I mean, we're 30 minutes before kickoff, but it's the relationship me and him have, it's like he just gets to kick back and BS with me. And I love seeing him that way, because it's something that everybody doesn't get to see.
And that's even right before kickoff.
Yeah, that's right before kickoff.
How was he as a recruiter? Was he involved very much in trying to get you to come to Alabama?
For me, he was.
And what does that look like? Like, he's calling you? Like, what does a recruiting from Nick Saban look like? And what did your parents think of it? I mean,
they love Coach Saban. My grandmother, who I called her Mimi, absolutely wanted to marry him, but
that's just how good he was in the room.
Yeah, I mean, he's just awesome. He never promised me anything. And he did say, you're going to get an education, and you do the right things. You're going to be successful, and we're going to win. And I think you can lead. But it was never we promised you this, we promised you this. So I respected that. But me and him were really close. He was my main recruiter. I never really had anybody over our zone that kind of recruited.
Right.
He kind of controlled it for me, and that's what helped us be so close.